Hello, art lovers. I'm your little teapot, and this is Tiny Mike News.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only
Jay Jacob. She's a little teapot with a tiny mic, bringing you art, 'cause art is life. Today on Tiny Mike News, we have Lamont the Voice Cox. And in just a second, you'll figure out why they call him the Voice. He is a poet, writer, model, shoe enthusiast, well-rounded, humanitarian, just an excellent person to know. Tell us about yourself.
You hit it all on the head. Poet, writer, activist, community activist, philanthropist, actor,
Got that one, actor. Excellent actor.
host, event host. You just name it. I haven't found out anything that I can't do yet.
Amen.
So, this is how I look at it. Somebody asks me, can I do something? I'm just telling them, yeah, we'll figure it out on the fly.
I know that's right. Well, what we're going to talk about today, the main thing we're going to talk about is your book that I have to say is such an easy read. And it's a good read. It's a page turner. Like you can get through it in no time.
That's what I wanted for people to, that's what I hope for. Like once you started reading, that you couldn't put it down. And especially like with guys, that was my thing when the guys bought the book and I'm like, yo, just read the first page. And I felt like if they read the first page, they'd get captivated and they would continue to read and that they could get something out of it. And that was the thing, I just want to tell my story, for a couple year period in life that this is what I was going through.
Okay, and the title of the book is An Open Book, and it really is. Some of the book is like actual journal entries, and I found that very interesting for you to actually share your innermost thoughts with the world.
I feel like you should be transparent. Like if you're an artist, it shouldn't be a facade. Like let people know who you really are and let you buy into me. Like it's one thing to say, okay, I'm selling a book, but am I, or am I selling you a piece of me? Mm-hmm. And that's what I wanted to do. And I just felt like with all the turmoil that I went through this period of time, that if I was just honest with people, like it would draw you in and maybe it could help you. That's what I had hoped for. And real journal entries. I changed the date just to, you got some people. Oh, he talking about me. I'm like, no, I won't talk about you. I'm talking about me. But I just wanted to protect the guilty.
Right.
And
it's funny that you say that. You say you wanted to protect the guilty, but your guilt is the linchpin of the entire book.
Yeah.
So like you were vulnerable with yourself, but you still protected other people.
Yeah, I protected the other people. Like, because for me it wasn't about them. It was about my journey, what I learned, the pain, the suffering, the depression. It was about my journey, not them. So not saying that they're irrelevant because they are pertinent to the story, but at the same time, the most important thing to me was my journey through this. You see me at some of my weakest and most vulnerable moments, when I'm contemplating suicide. I'm battling drug addiction and alcoholism, and there's a lot of things going on. Like there's a period where basically if you're reading this, like I hate women. Like I love you, but I hate you at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like I enjoy being with you, but I don't want to fuck with you.
Right.
And I'm sorry for that slip, but it's like that's where I was. It's like I know you aren't all bad, but I don't trust none of you right now.
Right.
But I'm gonna enjoy you, but I ain't messing with you.
Right. And that's where you were through the course of the pages in this book. You'll see that, but you also see your love for women. It's like a struggle.
It was a battle. It was an internal conflict. Like I know all women are like that. I know that what I went through in my previous marriage, like that's not normal. That's not the right thing. And even with some of the women that I dealt with during that period of time, I'm like, this isn't right either. But the main thing I learned throughout that was that I was toxic. Like that's what I realized after the fact is like, what's the common denominator with all these people? I keep going through the same stuff with different people. What's the common denominator? Me. And I have to get me right. And then I could be healthy. And when I become healthy, then I can have a healthy relationship. And I think that shows now in my personal life now, like, you know me, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
You don't see that anger that I had before. You don't see, me just doing the things that I was doing before because I'm not in that space. But I had to heal. I had to get better.
Right.
And then that translated into my personal and private life, and now I'm in this great, wonderful relationship. But that guy in the book, yeah, it wouldn't happen.
Right.
It would have been like, I don't know. Maybe she could have, because she got to me then. Like when we met, like I was still toxic.
Wow.
I didn't know it, but something about her sparked something. I'm like, yo, I gotta get this shit together because I ain't gonna mess this up. You know what I mean?
Something about having a good woman. Would you say something about having a good partner or somebody that understands you and can look at you and be like, oh, okay, I see you?
You know what? Yes and no. Yes, that is wonderful, but she didn't understand me in the beginning.
Mm.
But she wanted to.
Okay.
She was willing to. She was willing to put in the work to understand me.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I don't know nothing about what you're talking about right now. But I'm gonna find out so that we can continue to grow and develop.
Right.
But definitely a good woman. But that made me be like, what? Like, I used to tell her she was fighting dirty.
What?
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, what the? Like, I ain't used to that. What you doing? Like, hold on a minute. That ain't right, man. Like, I didn't know it was alien. I didn't know how to deal with that.
Right.
So, like, in the middle of a heated conversation, it just goes, I still love you. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Time out. Like, I don't.
So you're
Oh, yeah, I got to go in another room. This is too much. You fight dirty. I've never dealt with that before.
Right.
And it was alien. So, to be with someone who wanted to have the relationship to be right, to be great, to be wonderful, and willing to do whatever, and even in the heat of the moment can tell you, like, I still love you, even though we're going through this. It's like, that was alien. I was used to the drama.
Right.
So I knew how to handle that. Like when a woman had, some of the women I dealt with had their chicken head moments, I knew what to do with that.
Right.
Right? This, I didn't know what to do. Shit, I don't know. But now, then it made me know, like, this is different. This is real. This is something of substance. And which pushed me to work harder to get better because I felt like I'm on a short curve. I could lose this.
Right.
And I didn't want to. So I got to push myself within a healthy means to get better so that we can continue to foster and nurture the relationship.
Right. So, talking about you in relationships, I hope I'm not misspeaking when I say that you have won the Erotic Poet Award.
Yeah, I've won the Erotic Poetry Award before, male erotic poet from North Carolina, in the Gansford Awards, and it's one of those things, like, it's an honor, but then, like, in some instances, like, with my mom would be like, damn. Each tick, each top fuels its anxiety. Pressures build into combustible levels. Contents under pressure, ready to explode, then implode. Be careful of what you say. Be mindful of looks and never in the eyes. Do not tempt the devil, or your soul will be lost, but not before your virtue. No matter if you lost it before, I'll find what's left of it and taint it. Run. Remember the look in my eyes when looking upon your form, glazed over, intoxicated with lust. The seductiveness in the timbre of my voice when speaking your name. Snakes are beautiful until they strike. And there's no antivenom for a full dose of this, of me. I am what ails you, your sickness. You're a fever. Vision has become too blurred to see. Have you lost focus? Believe for me. Do not allow my thoughts to take form and become a reality, a fantasy come true. Losing yourself within my fancy. Losing yourself to be baptized by a fuck into this new religion. Lucifer was said to be beautiful, and so you say of me. Do you not see the truth underneath the truth? My face masks the stains of my soul, yet I caution you still. Warnings are meant to be heeded, and a hard head means that I will have your ass in my hands. Run. Listen not to your heart and mind, for they could be fooled. Did not the serpent beguile Eve? Or are you stronger than her? Are you stronger than this magnetism? Or have you become too enamored and lost your sensibilities? I beg of you one last time before it's too late. Becoming ensnared in the web of sensuality, which there are only two escapes. The death of you, what you were, or the death of what I am. Run.
I hope you enjoyed Tiny Mike News today, because I know I did. That concludes today's segment. Tiny Mike out.
Art.